Aha! Check it out! I finally got it in the studio. You guys can always count on me to source fun and unique RCs. Guys, I ordered this off of Amazon. I'll leave a link in the video description box down below if you guys want to check it out. About 239 bucks US at the time of this filming. This is the Kyosho RC Surfer 3, the Lost Surfboard Edition. So recently I've been on the hunt for unique and cool boats, right? Like I feel like this season is the season of boats, and I'm excited to get out there, rip it around in the waters, get some good sun and surf, you know, and really when I go out and film a lot of boat videos, I'm always concerned about waves. Now that, you know, like wind and waves, that can be a problem when you're like running a catamaran or speedboat, and I thought, why not get something that's actually intended to have some fun on the waves and in the wind. So it's a little bit late at night right now, but I thought to heck with it. I got it in. I wanted to throw it up here. 2.4 gigahertz battery. Got a 2200 nickel metal, or pardon me, this is a 2.4 gigahertz radio. This is a 2200 milliamp nickel metal hydride battery, as well as it comes with a charger and screwdriver. But for me, those will kind of get tossed off to the side, except for the screwdriver in my toolkit. Everything is pretty much ready, set, and ready to run. And hey, right on. Might as well get a surfboard. I just got the jet ski, having a great time with that right now. I'm being 1/5 scale. I think this box probably has something pretty cool inside. So shall we get to unboxing it, see what's in there? Boom! 3 more boxes. So the board's in here for sure. It's like a unboxing of the boxes. What do we have? Okay, this one's just a spacer. Kyosho catalog. Thank you. I'll buy from you later. This one's a pretty light box. Man, they filled it up. Oh, it's the Surfer. It's the Rudder. Right on. So about as big as the 12-inch Max Steel guy I have. Oh, look at this. Looks like the glue let loose. But that's not a big deal. It's just a little bit of crazy glue will help me get that in place. He is totally hollow, so really light. Put him off to the side. See what else we got. I love a new RC, especially in the summertime. Okay, so here we go. Screwdriver. Must be the battery and charger. It's an Orion 2200 7.2 nickel metal hydride. I'm thinking to myself I can slap a 2S LiPo in there at least. That means an upgrade is on the way, but I haven't even tried it, so I'm going to give it its test. The radio itself, let's see here. Synchro. Rubber back feeling for my grip. Pretty light. Hey, this stuff is like getting cheaper and cheaper by the day. I remember back in the old days, I'd like kind of a heavier radio just so it feels like I have something going on. But check this out. Look at this. A slanted steering wheel. It's not straight. It's kind of off to the side. So when you're holding it, it's a little more ergonomic, comfortable. What do we have? Steering trim, steering dual rate, the endpoint adjustment. That's pretty nice to have on a radio. The throttle trim, reverse, pretty normal stuff, and reverse for steering. So how many batteries? Please tell me 4. Yeah, okay, 4, good. Man, some of those radios you get for them, they have like any old RC or like newer versions, they have 8 batteries. Ugh, not necessary. Okay, let's get to the good stuff here. The board itself. Boom, 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 boom. What does this box contain? Okay, it's kind of strapped in. Gonna need my cutters, which are always close by. 1, 2, yeah. I actually just went on eBay and from Carolina Discount also bought Gem an already upgraded surfboard. It's going to be on its way here soon. In fact, I think it's already been shipped. This is much heavier than the Rudder, of course. Sorry to all the folks there that dislike me throwing the boxes on the ground, but it's just an easy cleanup and they're empty. Check this out. That is awesome. Size of my arm all the way up to my shoulder almost. Got a couple of screws. This must be the mounting points for the Rudder. Look at this, guys, a surfboard. This is awesome. think this is going to be great up and down the canal, except for the weeds, but that shouldn't be really a big problem because it's always flowing, especially in the pond I have out back when it is super windy. I am actually pleasantly surprised after holding the radio and the rider how heavy this actually is. And it's not too bad, like maybe it's like 4 pounds, but at least it's got some weight to it. Underneath, plastic prop. Here, it's kind of hard in the dark there to see it. There's a good shot. With the rudder, I wonder if this rudder turns. It does. Oh, it must be meant to turn. Yeah, of course. That would make sense. Let me see. I've got to get a screwdriver to get in here, or maybe I should crack open. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's got a lifting area at least. I don't want to break it. I should open the instruction book, but I'm excited. Check it out. That's exactly what it is. So that rudder underneath, obviously for turning reasons, has a servo that comes through here and actually turns the rudder underneath for turning ability. That's very cool. Looks pretty well sealed up in there and looks to have a bunch of silicone or something in there to help it, you know, like a goop type of substance. I want to get in here and have a look. Yeah, I notice on the bottom of the screws, you can see here that they actually have a small O-ring to help keep the water out. And then how do we crack it free? Aha! Look at this. Nice. So an ultra plug or a Dean's connector. Oh man, I'm surprised Kyosho hasn't moved to a waterproof receiver and we have it in a bag, hey? It's like the old balloon method of how to waterproof is going on right here. And it is a brushed motor. Like I said before, it's going to be 7.2. They've got some double-sided 3M tape right here. Pretty simple setup. It looks like the motor, the brush motor, has actually got some water cooling going on here, entering and exiting, and of course a full-size servo. The servo is not actually mounted in there with any screws. I'm surprised to see it's double-sided tape, but it seems pretty sturdy in there. It doesn't seem to be wiggling around quite a bit. So it is what it is for like 239 bucks, I guess, hey? But I guess the telltale story will be about performance. How does it perform in the water? On 2-cell lipo, I don't know. I think it's going to lack a little bit of jam. Gems that I ordered from Carolina Discount that's already modified is going to be able to run on 4 to 5S. But you heard that right. But on 4S, it's ample. It already jumps out of the water. I've seen videos of it before I purchased it, so I'm going to look at doing something like that with this model right here. But before I change anything on it, I'd like to kind of run it to see how it does when it's stock. And on 7.4 lipo, 7.4 volts, 2-cell lipo, it may actually have some pretty good giddy up and go. Now the good thing about it is that it certainly isn't, even though this is contributing to it, like I said, it is weighted pretty well. Supposedly the self-righting feature, it's supposed to come back up most of the time. I look forward to testing that, or heck, I might even lose it in the water, who knows. But let's put this back on again. Put this snap cap back on again. At least that's pretty cool. Oh, instruction book. You have so many amazing things to share. Check it out. On the inside, of course, here I'll just kind of back these screws off. One of the things I forgot to do immediately, which I should do, is put the antenna straw or antenna tube through so we can get proper reception here. So anytime you have your antenna tube going through here, you're going to have to be careful, just move it off to the side, I guess, because that'll constantly be pulling through. But if you recognize it when it's going on, it wouldn't be such a big deal, I would think. Number one, and that's what this darn hook thing is for. Gotcha, the pin. That makes more sense. Aha, a little hook for the O-ring. And of course, then I realized I was not doing it the right way, because the first time I looked, I was frustrated. Having a close look at the instructions, they try their best to help you out here. This one, if we get this around here, and then we're supposed to feed this with the Allen key. These are silly instructions. Okay, trying to line up the screw and the foot mount. I guess the reason they would do this all together is just for shipping, right? Like if we already had a problem with this shipping with a broken arm, you don't want to ship this whole thing attached. But look at that. He's on there. Do I need to tighten it up more? Don't want to tighten it too much. No, that's the right amount. Just a little bit of resistance. And so he moves a tiny bit on there, but not too bad. And so even after the frustrating part, that's still pretty cool. Look at that finished product. Yeah! I always wanted to have a surfer. Nowhere around us do we have the ocean to have fun with a surfer like this, but I certainly have my pond out back, and yeah, I think we'll have a good time. Let's have a look. Well, there you go, my friends. It was actually a really simple assembly. I've just had a very long day and tedious task like getting those little clips on this dude's foot after having a busted arm. Well, hey, that'd get anybody. But for $239, as long as this thing stays upright and is able to conquer a few waves, I think it's going to be worth upgrading and even having some more fun. And that's why I got Jem's surfboard on the way. It's got a blonde chick driver. So I'm pretty stoked about that. We're going to have the pair of us out there hopefully ripping a few waves for you. Guys, thanks a lot for tuning in today. I know we have a ton of crazy RC adventures that we've already filmed this year, but also so many more on the way. Please give us a subscription, a notification click, and heck, I might have even earned a lot today, but earned a like click from you. We'll see. Guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next episode of RC Adventures. Bye for now.